action plans. And number 4 is AMEA activities in 2019. Okay. So please, Ray.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yeah. Please inform about number 1's agenda, election.
Okay, and I will keep the records, so if someone joins and we can see, I would share the video to the board members. And because of the bylaws and the AMEA's boards, the tenures will be 2 years. So the term will expire until 2019, September 9, September 6th. And according to the bylaws and board members should be represented Asia countries, and candidates that must be Asia nationality and work in Asia, and nominate by the current board members and discuss a board meeting. And one country can numbers of the candidates and the numbers of board members are unlimited, and the term as a service for 2 years. So the last meeting before AMEA conference hall should be re-elected the new board members. So we need to discuss the 2019 to 2021 the AMEA board election policy and procedure, and also the advisory board member. Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. So we need election. So how to do conference, biannual conference. So this year is conference at China, and also next is 19 to 21's AMEA board election. So how to do that? How to decide?
How were the original board members appointed?
Yeah. The original board member, we have 15 from Yosh, and here is me and Muhammad and Mo Chen, China, and Zhang Yongbin. Taiwan, we have four represented, and Jack, and China have 4. It's Emily King, and Taiwan have the Jingguo Wu, and Hong Kong have Maggie Ko, and Philippines have the Angelica Boilon, and Indonesia is Marcos, and China another Mayong, and Korean have 1, it's Kim Jong-un, and China, the other one is the Song Wen-hong, and Captain Shaman from Bangladesh. So totally we have 15 board members. Yeah, China have 4, Bangladesh have 2, Taiwan have 4, and Korean, Japan, Hong Kong, Indonesia, Philippines all have 1. Yeah.
And do you have people who showed interest in joining the board, who can, you know, send a short CV or something like that, so that you could have all the people who want to join have a half a page, you know, bio about what they're doing, and then have the member vote for them, or the board vote for them?
You mean send an email?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And can the existing board members be re-elected?
Yeah, that is the issues. we need real discussion. 2017 in Philippines, the strategy is no re-elected the current board members. So our board members originally have the 13 and increase 2, so become 15. So we don't re-elected the original board. So the original board since 2015, no, since 2016. 2016 is the first board, and then it's coming to 2019. So we need to decide if we want to continue to the board.
So
Okay.
I'm not sure I understood. Can board members be re-elected?
Yeah, it can be re-elected, but last time we didn't. But I need to tell the truth that not every board have engagement very high.
Not every board what?
Engagement is very high. Their engagement.
Engagement.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I guess if a board member is not active enough, and after 2 or 3 years, that person needs to be re-elected, then, you know, that person, you know, can just try to be re-elected. But since people would know that this person is not engaged, then she would or he would not be re-elected, right?
Yeah, the term that will expire actually depends on the by law, and the term is expired. So everyone will expire 2019.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, we need to elect it. It's not re-elected. We need to elect the board. So
okay.
Yeah, it depends on the by law. Is that?
Yeah.
Sure.
So it's very difficult to have all the board members' terms end at the same time.
Yeah.
There should be, like, you know, every 2 years, 3 of the board members or 5 of the board members end their term. But if they all end at the same time, then it makes it very difficult to find all new board members.
Yeah. I suggest then we can ask we can ask the current board if they want to keep working with the board. If they want to keep working, and I suggest to keep someone who would like to work. Yeah, it's my suggestion. And what do you think? I think it's the most important issue we need to make a decision today. Josh, what do you think?
Yes, I think so. Now board members now is elected at 2017. So 2019 is turning out.
Yeah.
The member. And next step is re-elect. We call for members to apply to board of members, sending email, email, and apply and elect them again at the before AMEA conference in China. That is one of the idea.
For MC, we have the board of directors, but we also have the board of founders. And these are 5 people who will always stay the same, and they join the the different meetings, and they can, you know,
Mm.
give their opinion. For example, they could vote, they would vote for the new board member. So it kind of keeps some kind of continuity through times. But they, and of course the founder can also be in the board of director, as president or in charge of communication or whatever they want, but they would have to apply like anyone else. So that, like, that could also be an additional step to make sure that, you know, the founding member stays involved.
Stay involved.
So, Geraldine, is the board of directors and board of the founders is the non-elective, right? It's a tenure job.
Say again?
It's a tenure job, right? Tenure position.
For the
it's a long term. It's not a disappear.
The founder is staying, yes.
Yeah.
But then the directors are like changing every 2 years. Yeah.
Every 2 years.
And re-election with elections.
Election.
They ever been the director, like a AMEA past director board, right? So the board of directors is mean the past directors, or
we have new ones. We just elected new ones last year.
Oh, okay. So this is just one person.
No, several. We have people. We have 3 people in charge of communication, 1 person in charge of membership, 1 in charge of IT, and so on. So, and then 1 director, 1 president, 1 vice president.
Okay. Yeah, like a committee. AMEA have 3 committees. So we have 3 directors.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
But
okay, got it.
Yeah.
So the how do you elected the board members?
So since it was the first time we needed the board of director, so the founders decided, who do we need? We need 1 person for membership, 1 for IT, and so on. And then we asked the NMEA, the MC members to, you know, apply if they wanted one of the positions.
So founder decide the board member?
Well, at that time, there was like, we decided on the different positions that were needed.
So, and how about the board members? You mean the board of the directors, right?
Yes, the founders decided like which position we would need.
And if we need, and how to do.
So you decide like, oh, we need someone for our website. That's 1. We need someone for, you know, funding. And, you know, you might end up with 5 positions that you need, or 10, or you can decide like, oh, for funding, we need 2 people. Okay. So you decide like, in total, we need maybe 10 people for, you know, different positions.
So who is the candidates?
And then, and then you inform all the members about what you need. We need 10 people to work, you know, and then someone can apply. Like, for example, if I am from Asia and I'm interested in the website position, then I apply for it. And then there is a vote. So that's one way to do it. It's just, you know, what we have done with MC.
So please check my description is right or not. MC have a board of directors and board of founders, and founders decide the demands of the position and hire from the members.
Just the first time, just because we had only founders at the beginning, and we needed more people. We knew we needed more people. So we decided, here's the position we need. But now, if, you know, the whole board of director and founder decide, oh, we need 1 additional person for this, you know, new position, we all gonna decide on it.
How about now? That is, you mean the first time, right? And how about
Yeah.
now?
Well, now it's just like it's the first year with the new board of director. So we'll see.
New board of directors. And how about the board members? The board member election is also hired from the members.
Yeah, the members voted.
Members voted.
Yes, I think.
Okay. So yeah, Yosh.
Yes.
Yeah, I think the first one is we hire the new board is no problem. I can send an email out. But the other problem is the current board members. How about the current board members? We need to decide that current board members.
Current board member.
Yeah.
So the current board members could decide, each individual person can decide if they want to try and be reelected or if they want to just leave the board because their term is over. And some board members may choose to try and be reelected, and others may decide they're finished.
Okay. So,
and you might, I mean, AMEA could also decide that board members can have no more than 3 terms. Or you could say that there's no limit, that you can have as many terms as you can be reelected for.
So the current board member will decide next to board member, and so some members might be re-elect 2 or 3 members, and continuing to next agenda.
So sorry. So that's what do you mean? And the current board members, is that right? And ask them individually. Want to become a candidate or not? And if they want to become the candidates, they will be elected in the board. And if they don't want, they will give up the candidates, and they don't become the candidates of the conference before the conference board meeting. That's it. Okay.
Okay.
And we have one more about the advisory board. Yeah.
Yes, advisory board election.
And you mentioned earlier that some of the board members are not very active.
Yeah.
I was wondering if each board member has a responsibility, like something you are supposed to do if you are a board member. That if you had something like that, that might help people to be accountable, to make sure that they do what they should do. And also, if they don't do it, if they don't do what they are supposed to do, it would be easier for you to go to them and say, like, as a board member, you are supposed to do this and that. Have you done it, or can you report on it?
Yes, the board responsibility at we don't have board responsibility.
I think that would be important to make sure that, give people something to do and give them some guidance. Like, okay, that's very good to be a board member of AMEA, but what does it mean for me? How much time it's gonna take, or something like that.
Okay. Yeah, we don't have the board members' responsibility, and maybe we can revise the bylaws and Okay, and so Yosh, and how about the
Mm.
the advisory board? We want to keep it, or we how to
Okay.
we want to ask them the same strategies of the board, or how to do it? The advisory board.
Advisory board. We asked the advisor to be advisory board member. So I think it's very difficult to election. So I think advisory board is continuing to stay to advise us.
And maybe the advisors can be appointed for maybe just 1 year, and then each year the AMEA board without the advisor has a meeting and decide which advisor they want to invite for another year, and which advisor did not do enough and they don't want to re-invite that person.
But now is the turn of the AMEA board member is 2 years.
Okay, and for the advisor?
Yeah, it's the same. The same.
Okay.
The turn is the same.
Same. Okay.
It might be. I don't know, but if you rethink your advisor every year, you can also just have new people, because maybe in 5 years AMEA is going to need someone with a different expertise, and it would be easier to bring new people and just change it if you want, or keep people as many years as you want if the AMEA board wants it and that person is also interested.
Yeah, I suggest, because as Geraldine say, the advisory board should be depends on the new board members' need, right? And so I suggest to we don't have the candidates, and then after the new board elected, and then the president or the first board members, the first board meeting to decide who would like to invite to become the advisory board. So it becomes the invited, and if the new advisory board, the new board meeting, they want to invite someone, and they can decide it.
Invite someone.
So it means all the advisory board will expire.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So no continue or no re-election problem.
Right. I think it's nice for you to have some freedom to have new people coming to the board, advisory board often, and then be able to renew some people and change, and
Okay. Yoshi is okay.
Okay. That is good idea.
So it's end of the turn and finishes, and the first first the new board meeting invite the new okay. All right, so okay, number 2, and so number two
Number 2 is the AMEA conference.
Okay, and Ma now the AMEA conferences now is working with Wen-Hong Song, so Professor Song and Professor Ma, and they are busy doing that. They have courses and also motions, and now we have our committee is me and Jack and Ma Yong and Song and and Chenmo. And everyone speaks Chinese, so it's easier. So we will start August the 20, and it's a restrictions, and the board meeting will be the evening of the 9th and 29th, and then the 21st to 23rd, and first one is the open ceremony in the morning, and then we have a whole day's keynote speech. And I will experience about why, because we need to rent a big room, and that big room is very expensive. So we hold a keynote speak in the whole day. And we also arrange a panel section, and would like to invite every country represented to share about 10 minutes. And then 22, we just rent a small room, so we don't rent a big room. So there will be whole sections presenting here. And the final day, we don't rent any rooms. We have a whole day field trip, and then we will go to the Marine Education Base for 3-1, and then visiting the Ocean University of China campus, and also the class and marine rider in the campus. And so, yeah, this is the agendas of the conference. And now we got the 12 papers submitted, and submit the paper, and the online restriction for the international people is hold on, I would check. I got last time is 10 people, but I don't know if it's too we will register until 1 month. We have 1 month registration. Yeah, until June 20. The early bird will until June 28, and now we got the 12 papers. Yeah, that's it. The current situation. Hold on, let me check. And we need to discuss about the first one. The people as the board member will participate, and how many people will come to China. Will go to China. And how to promote it and let more people can join. And we have a field trips, and how is the field trip, and is anything we need to revise. And then the panel discussion speakers. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Sorry again, how many participants now apply?
Now it's 12 papers submitted.
12 papers.
But the deadline will until the deadline is extended to June 22. So they will go to June 22. And now is the Google registration, but Google registration is not including China people. So China now I have 11. I have 11 from the Google registration, but it's not including the China participant. And the registration is have 1 month to go.
Okay.
So Yoshi, we need to discuss these 4 issues.
What issues? So how to increase the participants?
First one, we need to estimate how many people. So, like in Taiwan, my lab will be. I think Taiwan will be 30. Will have 30 participants to join, and my lab will be 2.
30.
So, yeah, 30. So Taiwan about, I think it's about 32. It's 30 people we organize from Taiwan Marine Education Center, and my lab will be 1 student. So we have 2 people go. So Taiwan will be 32. And how about Japan?
I asked my students came from China, in Shanghai Ocean Universities.
Mm.
I asked her to attend her presentation. Other Japanese students in Tokyo, I asked one students, and also other professors. I will ask them to join. And also associations, Japan's Aquatic Marine Environment Associations are calling for participate to the AMEA conference.
About how many people will join? Do you know that?
Maybe 4 or 5 participants will join.
Okay, and Muhammad helped. They will encourage Bangladesh about 5. Encourage 5. So Japan about 4 or 5. And Bangladesh. About 5. Okay, and others I will ask them about how many people. But China, I believe that China still a lot. We still estimate about 80 people will join. 80 to 100 people will join the conference. Okay, and yes, and the second one.
Second one. Discuss strategy of promoting conference. International China participants.
I have already sent the emails I can, but you know the.
Oh yeah, I know. Thank you very much. So,
you have Greg. Do you have any suggestion?
What's that? Do I have what?
Any suggestion about how to promote it?
Has it gone out on Scuttlebutt and the MC mailing list?
The Scuttlebutt is mostly Americans.
Yeah.
We need an Asia participant.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
so I don't think it's worse.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So, I would, I think like the employees of aquariums, and marine science centers, those are more people that that would benefit from participating. So like if the directors of the aquariums and the marine science centers encourage their staff to participate, that's one way. But I don't know where the marine educators are in Asia. Do they all work for universities, or do they work for aquariums and NGOs?
Yeah, NGO a lot. But
also, I have a lot of foreign students from China. So recently they have a lot of water pollution issues, and they want to need to have educate the people. So I think education is very important focus, and I'm making agenda or making posters people who came from Europe and the US. They have a educational expert focused on the marine education. So making a poster to send elementary school or NGOs.
So make
to
it a
come to have a collaborate.
send
Poster or
print it.
send brochure or mail, email is also good.
So email the poster.
And also, I heard yes, and also I heard that the education board in Qingdao got a lot of funding to teach elementary school kids in whole Qingdao elementary school. I heard that I asked the education board to come to discuss about how to collaborate to make good materials or to do something. So expert came from the US teach about how to making materials. It's very good information. So that is domestic engagements to ask the elementary school teachers or junior high school teachers.
So you mean I can make it a poster and send to others, but others need to send it to the targets. So can I can make it a poster, but I don't know who want to send. I can send whatever I know. So so can
yes.
I have a suggestion that ask the board to help to transfer to their targets? Because I don't think the boards have transfers, and promotion just I'm doing, so it's really So
I think so. What I want to say is Chinese teachers really interest how to teach.
Yeah, but they don't know the province. They don't know the conference.
So yes, and professor Chinese Ocean University's professor, I forgot the name. Sorry. She said about the education now change in China. They say that new education system they now making. Like a learning cycle theory or Vygotsky's theories very closely to individual education's system they want. I think it's very good opportunity for educators, not only marine educators, but also elementary school teachers or other aquarium educators. So sending email what the conference is.
Okay.
But
we don't know who. But I don't know who want to send. The province we have material, but we're going to send to who?
I think the committee, board of education. Is there a board of education in Qingdao city, Qingdao government?
Yeah, Qingdao. I think in China, and Mayong and they can in charge of that. But there's other press and how to recruit the educators.
Other is
educators outside of Qingdao, or
it's I think it's in China then they will hire a lot of people to participate.
Yes, China, yes.
But
other countries,
the problem is how to let others know the conference.
Others know
in outside of China.
Yeah.
So can every board member recruit participants in their own country? Because, you know, like I don't know what lists of people to email in Taiwan, but you do, right?
Taiwan, we will have because this is related to the first issues. Taiwan, we will have about 30 people participate.
Yeah, but I'm just saying I know, I use that as an example.
Yeah.
But if each board member knows the education community in their own country, they can recruit participants in their own country.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure every country has different listservs and websites and, you know, places where educators go for information.
Yeah. So depends on correct suggestions. And, you know, I write down, is it okay to help and ask the board to help to transfer the trials to the target? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, are there, you know, lists of aquariums in every country, or lists of universities that have ocean science programs that you could send the announcement to in each country?
Yeah. Okay. I would do it. I would do it to send it and ask others to help to transfer to as the correct suggestion about aquariums and the marine science centers and others. Okay. I hope the board can help us to transfer to their local communities. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
And I think Josh, we can discuss number 4. Number 3, I think it's okay.
Number 3, okay. Action plus. Number 4.
Yeah.
AMEA activities.
No, the
number 4.
The panel section.
Discuss panel session speakers. Session speakers. What is the agenda of this panel session?
Yeah, this section is to different countries, different country to share about their marine education. Yeah,
different
so
countries must share.
Yeah,
marine education.
How to decide the section speakers.
So, how many participants are from other countries?
We're supposed to 40 for international.
40 international. How many countries?
How many countries? And it's mostly from Taiwan and Korean, Japan. Now it's Korean's restrictions more and Philippines, Bangladesh.
Bangladesh.
Yeah.
So, so one of the idea is one delegates selected each countries and participate panel session to inform their own countries marine educations.
Okay, so how to how to design the speakers?
Each country's board member decide to elect or select the participants.
Okay.
So it depends on the countries. Or more 7 or 8 countries. So we must decide. This is 6 person limit. How many persons limit? 6 people.
6. Yeah, 6.
6. Okay.
And which country? And we are 6. And which country we need?
Yes, we need. We must decide which countries.
China have 1, and
1. Yes.
Japan.
Japan.
Taiwan.
Taiwan. Korea.
Korea.
and Philippines, Bangladesh,
and Bangladesh.
other Indonesia,
Indonesia, and
other.
It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is one more over 1. We can arrange 7, but yeah, just 7. So every country represent they suggest from the board member. Okay.
Okay.
All right, Geraldine, do you have any suggestion? Is it back? No.
Back.
Yeah, not really.
Okay. Okay. Yep. All right. So is it okay, Yosh?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So we have 7 countries, and I will discuss with the conference committee and with them and to guys who want to invite to become a speaker. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Other?
Yeah. And number 3.
AMEA Board. Number 3. Number 3 is AMEA action plans.
Okay.
Sorry, did you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
I was wondering if you were interested or trying to reach other countries.
Yeah, we would like, but the problem is we just discussed about how we don't know how to reach them.
So, and you don't know as the 2 of you or as the whole board?
Yeah, I send most of the emails, the threads, and I search for the NGOs and from the Facebook and something and email, and I send to them, and someone interested, but a few people would like to engage. Yeah.
Did you maybe ask Francesca if through UNESCO you could have be in contact with the UNESCO representative of a country that where you don't know anyone?
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I can do it.
Okay, that's good idea.
But they ask Francesca about the emails or Jordan, and how to ask her to help to transfer or share in the Facebook or.
I would ask her. So if you make a list of the countries in Asia you have not reached to yet, and you can send her the list and say like, can you send me the contact person, if there is any contact person in UNESCO in these different countries?
Okay. You ask Francesca to send for us, transfer the email.
Yeah. And in beginning of let me think, July, I'm going to Vietnam. So I don't know if you have anyone there, but I could always try to see who's interested in marine education and try to make the connection.
Okay, thank you. If you can help to share and please ask them to look in the Facebook to the website. Okay, I think our website will complete.
Yep.
I think.
Yeah. Okay.
And okay, Vietnam. Okay, and then Yosh. And the action plan.
Number 3.
Yeah.
Action plan. This is AMEA 2016 to 18 missions. Is redesigned AMEA website.
Yeah.
Is it finished? Device.
Yeah, our mission is until 2018. So after 2018, we don't have any mission or action plan. So do we have the action plan? And Craig and Jonathan, Craig and Jonathan, and how did the action plan from MC or AMEA, how do they start?
The action plan?
Yeah, the strategies or the action
strategic plan. Well, for NMEA, there was a group of board members that came together to do strategic planning. And we spent like 2 days originally, 2 full days, deciding what our big goals are for the next 3 years. And then an action plan for each of the goals. With, who is going to do what by what date. The person who's responsible, the action they're going to take, and the deadline.
And also there was how to measure success for each of these actions.
Okay.
So how do we start it? How to start the make it? It's because AMEA is getting together, right? And it's fast meeting. Right. The strategic plan is fast meeting. It's not easy for us to getting together. We can just get it together in the August, or we discuss in the August. It will take times.
Yeah. Well, is it possible for when is the board meeting in August?
It's August 20.
August.
August 20. Or we can start in the afternoon.
Well, is it a full day?
Yeah.
Because maybe you could do strategic planning, at least some strategic planning that day.
Yes, is it okay?
Okay.
Plan a full day of board meeting from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and spend most of the day creating an action plan.
Okay. Yes, is it okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And next.
Okay. The
AMEA activities.
Yeah. The final one, I think.
AMEA.
Yeah, I think I'm visiting Lawrence Hall of Science, and I discussed with Greg, and we have some activities we can cooperate doing. The first one is it's a international marine education summer camp in China. They have budget to do it, and this is the first one. And second is the OSS curriculum promotion, and number 3 is still need to discuss with Greg, and I discussed with Emily about the Lawrence Hall of Science exhibition Asia tour, and also have the IPMAN and MMEA as corporate social responsibility engagement project. So I think if anyone is interested about or something is want to know, then they can contact me, and I will try to explain the detail. Okay.
Okay. Okay. I have a question. International Marine Education Summer Camp is in Berkeley
No, it's
next year.
yeah. This is the, we hope every country have one podcast, one
Every
camp.
country.
Yeah, every like
one
Japan, you have the
Japan.
Iwate, and Taiwan we have one, and
Taiwan.
Korea have
Okay.
one, and everyone have one, and through the platform, and everyone can register through the platform to join any one of that. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Summer camp.
Yeah, summer camp.
Okay. Very interesting. Looks interesting.
Okay.
And other anyone comments? Questions?
Okay.
Okay.
Right. No.
Okay. Questions. Lawrence Hall of Science exhibit Asian tour means that exhibit about a focus on Asia marine education in Lawrence Hall Science.
Yeah, that's the project is about, it can be including the, it's about the Lawrence of Science introduction, and mostly it's about ocean literacy concept, and we have the I think it's the most important is about introduce about the American marine education style. That is most important, because Asia and American style is totally different. So we discussed some workshop they can use in the rooms, and we can use some science show and some festivals, and can work in 6 months, the tours in 6 months. It can be a special exhibit. So
6 months.
yeah, in some in the museum, it's mostly in Asia's museum. That's hold on. So I just discussed with some of the Lawrence Hope Science, and let me see here. Sorry. Here is the room that that is a rooms that including the special exhibition hall, and it's first part is a exhibit, and then it's workshop and the science and the show and the festival, and they can sell tickets, individual ticket. Yeah, Craig and I will discuss you more about that.
Okay.
Okay.
And now is the Korean ocean literacy and
Yes.
Taiwan's National Marine Science Museum and some more Guangxi have interest about the project.
OSS.
Yeah.
Okay. Great.
Okay.
So I mean, this is so collaborate each country's museums and Lawrence of Science.
Yeah.
Collaborate to do OSS.
Okay. Yeah, OSS is another issue, another problem.
Issue.
Yeah. It's Lawrence of Science exhibit. It's a one project, and OSS is another project. OSS now is the China, Taiwan, and Koreans. They have funding, and they are waiting for me. This week I will discuss with Greg about the agreement, how to start it. Yeah. So if others are interested, and Mohammed, you give me the proposals, but still not a funding. And if we don't have funding, and I don't know how to start, so we can have we want to sign agreement first, or something that we need to individually discuss? Okay.
Okay. Okay. Number 4 is implement AMEA CSR engagement.
This is
what is meaning?
This is we hope we can have the corporate social responsibility, and that is we encourage the company enterprise to invest. Every country invest their student to invest their student to join the implement and AMEA. So I'm doing. I have already discussed with Taiwan's enterprise, and some enterprise are interested to start the project to invest some student to go join the International Marine Education Conference. So I can share the information about how to discuss with the enterprise. Yeah. So we hope that enterprise can engage more about marine education, international exchange.
Okay. All right. Emery and Angelica want to access, but they couldn't.
They couldn't.
Email came.
Oh yeah, I got it. Okay.
Okay.
I will try. I will send the minutes and also the videos to them, to all of the boards.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. So, is it any suggestion? Okay. So, yeah, I think we can finish. And thanks, Greg and Geraldine, stay with us. And thanks, Muhammad. Yeah, thank you for your help. And it's not easy, but we try our best to go forward. And thank you for your support. Yeah. Yosh?
Thank you.
Great to see you all.
Thank you.
Look forward to Qingdao.
Yeah, see you in Qingdao.
Yes.
And Muhammad, you want to share it, and you can share it your what you learned in the conference and share it in the Facebook and post some information to us. Thank you. Okay. So finish.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Yeah, thank you. Have a good night. I still not eat my dinner.
Thanks.
Let us come
Good
back.
night.
Still not eat dinner.
Have a good sleep.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Good night.
Thank you very much. Bye. Bye.